said, now, all you vinyl varmints, all you record collecting crew, have I got a box of records for you. I'm sorry, I'm lying. I don't have a box of records for you today. But we have something different today, but music related, rock and roll related, and that is sheet music. Now, hang on, you might find this interesting. Now, I'd like to say hello to Shadow Man, my friend.
Hello to you, my friend.
Letting us use Studio F for our 20th show.
I was going to buy a popper to set one off here, but can't get into that store, so I think we'll save for something more.
Indoor fireworks?
You know, little things you pull the string and it goes kaboom, and all the crap flies over the end. And,
all right. Nothing containing gun.
But it's only our 20th show. We'll maybe save for something a little more momentous or something, whatever.
Okay.
Like 100 shows. And you've probably seen that little hot rod there on the front when we opened up. I'm going to see if we can. I know I can put one there for every show because I got an awful lot of them.
Yes. Today we're featuring the Wade A Minute Hawk model.
That's wait a minute.
Monogram Lil Coffin, complete with the skeleton.
And this little kit came with 2 complete cars. 2 complete. Yes. Both are painted or molded in that pinkish plastic, but the second one is up in the cupboard there. I painted it brown like the coffin should be.
Okay. Let's go.
Take it away, man.
Let's go. Sheet music. Now, sheet music, by the time rock and roll hit, was already kind of an anachronism. At one time, in the turn of the century, when everybody had pianos and played pianos, they actually made more money off the sheet music of a hit song than the recorded in the 78s and everything. So these things right here are still cool because they feature some great pictures. They have lyrics, 90% correct most of the time, and yeah, so I'd like to, isn't this beautiful? Summertime Blues, Eddie Cochran.
That's
Eddie.
Hey, Eddie.
I'm going to change my sheet music here while I continue my rant. Another thing about sheet music, a lot of early rock and rolls, I maintain it, is sped up. Like a lot of Rolling Stones things, it's an E when they're playing it. They ended up sounding like F a whole step up on the record. So you can't always trust these to get your chords in. And they're made for piano melodies. So really the more like rhythmic friction-y approach of rock and roll was just something people had to learn themselves more than like the notes of a melody. But they're still pretty interesting. These are single sheet ones.
And you were saying, sorry, you were saying earlier that there were a lot of stand-up pianos in most public schools.
Oh yeah,
when
we went to school, not to date ourselves, but yeah, there was tons of those stand-ups just around, and most of the teachers could play.
Did you get a horse and buggy ride to school every morning?
The horse died.
Yeah, well, those horses are all pulling milk carriages later.
Okay, we're going to whip through some Bob Dylan fast here. Now this is the one, mostly stuff off his first album, real early. These are all, you know, they're chord books with lyrics. They got some crazy kind of illustration on the front of Bob himself. But after a while, he rated, actually, the albums. So we're going to go through these. We got the Free Will and Bob Dylan, his second album here. Now these are all things I just picked up, either old stock in music stores or at garage sales. And we've got another side of Bob Dylan. That's a beaut. Look at this. Look at this. The Highway 61 colored book.
What a young man.
Very far out. Yes, happy birthday, Bob. 80. Yes.
Somebody else?
We're going through these.
Somebody else just had a birthday?
Charlie Watts. 80.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Okay, continuing. Blonde on Blonde. Blonde on Blonde. Okay. Thick one. Big double album. Deluxe edition.
Mm-hmm.
Really. Some people would say peak of his career, but you know, it depends if you're a Dylan fan. Now all these were probably bought by sincere folkies and who were just like big fans of Bob up until this. You see they got these on sale. They're trying to unload these. And they got a sticker on the front, which means this used to probably just come with the cover like this. And this is self-portrait, of course. Now, they have reissues like of the outtakes, like these box sets from this stuff from self-portrait. And I wouldn't say it was reviled at the time, but didn't go over well. John Wesley Harding. Yeah, that was his other album. As I say, this isn't a complete set. This is just an overview. This is pretty wild. Planet Waves.
Is that his artwork on the cover?
Yes, it is.
I love that.
And the most recent one I have, most recent, 1974 is Blood on the Tracks. Beautiful, beautiful book. Lovely, lovely cover and everything.
Very nice.
Okay. That's our Dylan. Oh, no, it's not. I have to show you some of these single sheets. These are quite prized possessions. Check this out. The Positively 4th Street. Hey, you've got a lot of nerve. Mm-hmm. Yes, you do. Subterranean Homesick Blues. I'll try to hold these up. But they're just
Very nice.
very cool. And I love
There's more?
to show everybody this. There's the Like a Rolling Stone sheet music. Very cool. All right. Now you might say, why would these Golden Goodies albums, right here, like they look like kind of cheapy things, they say, why would they be able to license Elvis, the Rolling Stones, the Beach Boys, all these people? Beatles, they're all on here. And it's because they're all Chess Records covered. Mostly Chuck Berry songs. I haven't,
Mona.
I've heard most of these. I don't think I've heard the Beach Boys' Johnny Be Good, or had the pleasure of hearing Gary Lewis and the Playboys do Sweet Little Rock and Roller. One could only imagine. But they're all Stones, and there's Hyman.
Hyman?
Hyman.
In the Hermits.
Yep, there he is. And speaking of the Devils, here's a lovely 19th Nervous Breakdown single sheet there.
75
I won't say that, but they open to just what they have to, just the chords there. No time wasted. So here it comes.
Oh,
All right. Now these are more of the album related ones. I'll shoot through these. First album, the Souvenir songbook. A lot of cool pictures in here. Of course, I'd open up to one that doesn't have pictures, but yeah. Real early stuff. Real early stuff. Help the lads. Okay. The Satanic Majesty's Request chord book. How to be satanic in 10 easy lessons with the Rolling Stones. And of course, if you've had this album over the years, you know, there's no answer to the maze.
but there might be some hidden stuff on that cover, I hear.
There are, yeah. If you get a picture of this cover real close up, the
Right.
Beatles are in here. They're in the flowers. But you know what? They might be cut off. Oh, no, there's you can see John Lennon just underneath Bill, right above the camel.
I don't even see a camel. That's
All right, see the camel right here? There's John Lennon's head.
good Lord.
Yes. Anyway,
They're
we're going
scaring
to
me.
progress from this.
Yes.
But I can't imagine the chords this, like, you know, I'm going to play the Gomper, and it's got, you know, one chord. But Sticky Fingers, without the zipper, of course, on the front. It's just a
Gee.
flat front here with the, but very similar to the album. There you go, Sticky Fingers chord book. Here, I've had this since it was new. This is one I bought, I actually went and bought at the store when this came out, the Exile on Main Street book. The 3-Ball Sam on the cover, which is from a freak show from a series of photographs by Robert Frank, a beat photographer, if you could call him that, who did a book called The Americans, contemporary of Kerouac and everything. So, but this has some lovely, yes, shiny pictures. Oh, here's the birthday lad right there.
Happy birthday to you.
Here's Charlie. I've mentioned this before on the show, but I ran into him at the antique store, at the antique show in Toronto, St. Lawrence Market. Got to shake his hand.
Did you ever
Charlie Watts.
wash that hand since then?
I wouldn't have anyway. Okay, Rolling Stones. More. Hot Rocks. This is volume 2. We've showed this album before. I think this was one of the ones I picked out of the shuffle last week.
I don't remember because I have a bad memory.
Okay, Guy Peelark from Rock Scene, the same guy who painted Diamond Dogs with Bowie, did this cover for the Rolling Stones in their 75 release. It's Only Rock and Roll. And this is pretty cool cover. It doesn't have any writing on it. It just features the...
Yeah.
And then of course at the back, like many of their albums, go reverse that everybody's gone home.
Party's over.
Yes, there's a few of those albums, like example like that would be work as a front and back. And I noticed they did that with some of theirs. Anyways, that's our Rolling Stones, except for one very unusual thing I'd like to show. Now this is an album music songbook. And I think this was an attempt to modernize the whole concept of music books, because it features the lyrics and chords and everything, and quite a few pictures. It's 12 by 12, the same size as an album, and it's the same cover back and front as the Bill Wyman's Stone Alone, his second solo album after Monkey Grip. And this is about 1975. Now I've never seen another artist put out an album music release. So this is kind of interesting, especially I can't imagine this was a huge seller to dump this much money into, that everybody was banking on Bill Wyman being, but I'm not slurring Bill. I love Bill.
Do they need money? Should I?
They might need money.
Times are tough for the boys. No, time for a cheers. All you
Cheers to
final
everybody.
community people out there.
Yeah.
Hope your weekend has gone well up to this point. Beautiful sunny day.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So now we'll be reaching 21 with our next show. And when you reach 21, it's the new age of maturity.
That's what they
So I guarantee there's more maturity coming up. And I hope you enjoyed today's sheet music. I mean, what? The fun.
We had big fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Big fun.
And on behalf of Shadow Man and myself,
I believe it's time to say goodbye.
Okay.
Good day. Enjoy your week. I'm going to do my best.
and you've had your tea.
Yes. You've had your tea. You do not pronounce the H, it's you. Had your tea. You can go. Thanks for watching.